Every failure is a stepping stone to success. Welcome, friends, to a journey of growth and self-discovery. Today, we embark on a path less traveled, a path that champions the concept of failing forward to success. You see, contrary to what society tells us, setbacks are not the roadblocks we perceive them to be. Instead, they are opportunities, golden tickets to learning and growth. Imagine for a moment a world where every stumble, every misstep, wasn't viewed as a defeat, but as a chance to grow stronger, to become more resilient. That's the world we're journeying into today. A world where resilience and determination are the keys to overcoming adversity. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is not just a trait, it is a mindset, a lifestyle. It's about understanding that setbacks are a part of life, and it's our reaction to these setbacks that truly defines us. It's about standing up after a fall, dusting off the dirt, and saying, I am not defeated, I am merely delayed. Then there's determination. It's the fire that burns within us, driving us to push past the obstacles in our way. It's the stubborn refusal to give up, the unwavering commitment to our goals. It's the grit and tenacity that keeps us moving forward, no matter how tough the journey gets. The first step to success involves embracing these two qualities, resilience and determination. It involves acknowledging that setbacks are not roadblocks, but stepping stones on our journey to success. It's about understanding that every failed attempt, every setback is not the end, but the beginning of a new opportunity. So as we embark on this journey, let's remember that failure is not fatal. It's not the final chapter of our story, it's merely a plot twist, a stepping stone on our path to success. It's a challenge to rise above, to prove to ourselves that we are stronger than our setbacks, more resilient than our challenges. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. So let's embrace the setbacks, the missteps, and the failures. Let's use them as our stepping stones to success. After all, every failure is just another opportunity to grow, to learn, to succeed. Now let's dive into some inspiring real-life stories. Imagine a young woman, fresh out of college, launching her first business, only to see it crash and burn within the first year. She could have given up, but instead she chose to learn from her mistakes. She dusted herself off, applied her newfound knowledge, and built a second business that's now thriving beyond her wildest dreams. Her name? Not important. What's important is her spirit, her resilience, her determination to turn failure into success. Consider another story. A team of scientists worked tirelessly on an innovative project, only to face countless setbacks. Experiments failed, funding ran dry, critics were loud and plentiful. But did they throw in the towel? Not a chance. They embraced their failures, learned from them, and eventually made a groundbreaking discovery that changed their field forever. Their names? Again, not the point. The point is their unwavering commitment to their vision, their resilience in the face of adversity, their determination to succeed despite the odds. Or how about the story of an artist who faced rejection after rejection from galleries and critics alike? His work was deemed too radical, too unconventional. But did he conform to their standards? No, he stayed true to his vision, continued to push the boundaries, and eventually his unique style gained recognition and admiration worldwide. His name doesn't matter. What matters is his courage to be himself, his resilience to keep painting despite the rejections, his determination to make his mark on the world. These stories and countless others like them are proof that failure is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new journey. They highlight that setbacks are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to success. They show us that resilience and determination, when coupled with a willingness to learn from failure, can turn any setback into a success story. Remember, every failure is an opportunity in disguise, a lesson to be learned, a stepping stone to success. It's all about how you choose to view it, how you choose to use it to your advantage. As you can see, failure is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new journey. But how do we turn failure into success, you may wonder? It all begins with understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but part of its process. It's a stepping stone that leads us to learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. When we stumble, we gain invaluable insights that contribute to both our personal and professional development. It's like piecing together a puzzle. Each setback or mistake is a piece that brings us closer to the complete picture of success. However, the fear of failure can be paralyzing, can't it? It can stop us in our tracks, preventing us from taking risks and reaching our full potential. But here's the thing, overcoming this fear is not about never failing. It's about understanding that failure is not the end of the road. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. So don't fear failure, but rather learn from it. After all, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Fear of failure can be paralyzing, but it doesn't have to be. Imagine this, you're standing on the edge of a precipice, the wind whipping around you, and the only thing holding you back is your fear. But what if you could turn that fear into fuel for success? Yes, it's possible. There's a game-changing strategy called failing forward. It's about embracing failure, not avoiding it. It's about seeing failure as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. It's about learning, growing, and pushing forward even when the odds are against you. So how do you embrace failure? Well, first off, you have to reframe your mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a threat, view it as an opportunity. An opportunity to learn, to grow, and to innovate. Every time you stumble, you're given a chance to rise stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Next, practice resilience. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be hurdles, there will be setbacks, but the key is to keep going. Resilience is not about how hard you hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Also, understand that it's okay to ask for help. You're not alone in your journey. Reach out to mentors, lean on your support network. They can provide you with insights, guidance, and the courage to keep going when things get tough. And lastly, celebrate your failures. Yes, you heard that right, celebrate them. Because each failure is a testament to your courage, your determination, your willingness to take risks. Each failure is a story of resilience, a story of grit, a story of you defying the odds. Overcoming the fear of failure is not about never failing. It's about never giving up. It's about picking yourself up each time you fall, dusting yourself off and saying, I'll try again. Because at the end of the day, the most successful people are not those who avoid failure, but those who embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a catalyst for success. Remember, the only real failure is the one from which we learn nothing. So go ahead, embrace your failures, learn from them, and let them propel you towards your success. But how do we start viewing failure differently? The answer lies in a significant shift in mindset. It's not about ignoring or glossing over the sting of defeat, but rather about embracing it, learning from it, and using it as a springboard to success. We often see setbacks as roadblocks, but what if we saw them as opportunities? Opportunities to learn, to grow, to innovate. Every stumble, every fall is an invitation to rise stronger, wiser, and more resilient. It's about cultivating a mindset that values failure, not as a sign of weakness, but as a testament to our courage to try, to take risks, and to venture into the unknown. Remember, it's not the failure that defines us, but how we respond to it. So the next time you experience a setback, don't see it as an ending, but a beginning. Change your perspective and you'll change your life. So are you ready to embrace failure and turn it into success? Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed today. We've delved into the concept of failing forward, the art of turning setbacks into stepping stones, and the power of resilience in the face of adversity. We've heard inspiring stories of individuals and teams who've turned their failures into remarkable success stories. They didn't crumble under the weight of their mistakes. Instead, they dusted themselves off, learned from their experiences, and forged ahead with renewed determination and a stronger sense of purpose. We've explored the importance of learning from failure. It's not about wallowing in self-pity or getting stuck in a cycle of regret. Rather, it's about extracting lessons from these experiences and using them to refine our strategies, enhance our skills, and bolster our resolve. We've also touched on the fear of failure, a fear that can be paralyzing and debilitating, but we've seen how overcoming this fear can be transformative, empowering us to take risks, make bold moves, and push the boundaries of what we thought was possible. We've shared practical tips on how to embrace failure and turn it into a catalyst for success. And we've emphasized the importance of a mindset shift, a change in perspective that allows us to see failure not as a negative outcome, but as a valuable learning experience. As we wrap up, let's remember that every setback is an opportunity in disguise. Every mistake, every misstep, every failure is a lesson waiting to be learned. It's about picking ourselves up, dusting ourselves off, and using these experiences to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. If you found this video inspiring and helpful, Make sure to subscribe for more stories and insights on overcoming challenges and thriving in the face of adversity. Remember, every failure is a stepping stone to success. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it propel you towards your dreams.